And our next guests are here to shed some light on this enormous problem and hopefully save some lives in the process. Jeff Hunter is here from Floyd Hunter Law Firm, and he brought along Pamela Morton, who's with Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Thank you both for being here with us.
Thanks for having us.
We talked about the numbers and how shocking they would be. They are staggering when you talk about the numbers of people affected every single day.
That's right. There are over 300,000 incidences of drunk driving every day in this country. Drunk driving is the #1 cause of deaths on our roadways. 29 people a day are killed by drunk drivers in this country. And that's just something that, as much as we talk about it, it doesn't seem to get any better.
Yeah, and we're talking about people's family members, their brothers, their fathers, mothers, their children. Let's talk too about the problem of people who keep doing this over and over again.
That's right. The statistics show that a person drives drunk 80 times before they're ever arrested the first time. And that's just a shocking statistic.
Yeah.
But the good thing is that Alabama is taking a step to try to limit that by passing the Alabama ignition interlock law.
And that was just what, July?
That went into effect on July 1st of this year. And what that is basically is, if you've been a DUI offender, there's a device that is installed in your car that acts basically like a breathalyzer that you have to blow into. And if your blood alcohol content is above the legal limit, your car will not start. And that will prevent the drunk driver from driving.
And so that's not an option.
That is not an option.
You have to have it if you want to drive.
That's
it. Okay. When we talk about Mothers Against Drunk Driving, this is an organization that most people are familiar with. And talk to us about why you're a member of this.
Well, I'm one of the staff people at MADD. In fact, we have 2 staff people, Damasha Beavers and myself, service State Victim Services coordinators for MADD. And it's one of those things that people don't really get mad until they need MADD, M-A-D-D. And we just want to encourage people to not get behind the wheel, and the devastation that it causes is irreparable, and it's something that goes on long term. So
yeah, and you're saying you deal with victims. How so? What kind of services do you provide?
Well, Damasha and I work directly with victims who have been directly impacted by a drunk driving crash. And you'll notice that we use the word crash versus accident, because an accident is something unforeseeable. But it's foreseeable that if you get behind, consume alcohol and then get behind the wheel, that you might hurt yourself or someone. And then there's the aftermath, and that's when people will contact MADD for our direct services, emotional support, grief support, court accompaniment, that type of thing, and referrals to other resources that might be able to help them on their journey as they try to live without their loved one or that loved one that's been injured.
Well, bless you for doing that. I can't even imagine what that's like, hearing from those family members and those people who have to deal with that on a daily basis, but they need someone there for them. If there are people out there watching and they've had this happen in their life and haven't reached out to MADD yet, how do they do that?
Well, we encourage everyone statewide. We cover all 67 counties to contact us for our services, or at no cost to victims. We're funded predominantly by ADECA, who's a state agency here, and we're very grateful to them, by the way, ADECA. Also, we just want to just encourage everyone that needs our services to give us a call, and while we may not be able to accommodate everybody in terms of going to court, we can certainly help prepare them for what to expect.
Yeah, if they want to talk to you and find out more about this law or any legal matter, how can they do that?
334-452-4000.
Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Tonya. Appreciate it much.
Again, I do not envy you having to do that, but I'm so glad that you're there.
Thank you much. We appreciate it.